Welcome to the Last City live stream. Mom, I think you're there. If you want to leave a comment, we can see it, and we would love to interact with you. I'm gonna need to figure out a way to have the monitor be right here because I can't read that far away. I hope you can. Mr. 2020 vision. I think you've got probably 2520. Is that?
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
So you're like 2020?
No.
Is that how it works?
I'm like 1820. My vision is
It falls off pretty quick then, I guess.
it's really good, except if something's far away. What happened? Oh boy.
Well, what you're witnessing is a look before you leap situation, so here we are. Or leap before you look. We just hit live and we're rolling. Water. Me too. Whew. It has been a while since we did one of these. I do love the reverb. So we'll give you the bird's eye view here. We're going to throw some updates at you, catch you up on what we've been doing, why we've been busy, what's been happening behind the scenes, play a few songs, and, call it a day. All right, so we got 3 lined up for you, and also a part of this, as we're limping our way out of the haze of, having a kid who's now 3.5, putting out some music, working on my narwhal stuff on the other side, some news there we'll share little bits and pieces of here as well, as it pertains to what's going on this side, but we've got a few tracks prepared for you, and let's just dive in with a little happy-go-lucky
Thanks for joining.
kick things off.
If you feel like violin is too loud or too soft, feel free to say something, and I will adjust accordingly.
Scratch the surface. If you're still afraid to dive, don't be nervous. We're 2 wrongs that make a right. Close the curtains. Tell the world to stay outside, be uncertain. Let this all stay undefined. I hung 1,000 pictures on the wall because I knew I need 1,000 words, 1,000 times to say all the things you mean to me. 'Cause we found a way to Eden, but it's the long way around. Found a hope that floated, then we ran it aground. So come down, done chasing angels with my head in the clouds. 'Cause you're not that perfect, but you're coming around. While I'm breaking you down, you can't be everything I need. I'm your danger, I'm what makes you come alive. I'm your chaser. When your chest is filled with fire, the exception to rules you swore were ironclad. I'm the best bad influence that you have ever had. Never the charming caricature. I'm the sand that's still between your toes. When you left your high heels in the trunk and got ocean on your Sunday clothes. 'Cause we found a way to Eden, but it's the long way around. From a hope that floated, then we ran it aground. So come down, done chasing angels with my head in the clouds. 'Cause you're not that perfect, but you're coming around. While while I'm breaking you down. You can't be everything I need. Ooh, girl, I promise you, when it's said and done, there is nothing you could do to change this love. Yeah. Roving slippers, sipping coffee from behind picket fences. Maybe somewhere down the line, but tonight there's a tree we haven't climbed, a back road we need to drive, and the devil in your eyes. Way to eat him, but it's the long way around. Found a hope that floated, then we ran it aground. So calm down, done chasing angel, head in the clouds. 'Cause you're not that perfect, but you're coming around. While I'm breaking you down, you can't be everything I need. But right now, that's all I want to believe.
Thank you.
Man. Yeah, go for it. Man. Guess we'll fill in here a little peek into what's going on in my head right now. I watched a YouTube short that is haunting me. Yeah, I saw it about a week and a half ago. It was my muse, the guy who got me into the guitar, good old John Mayer. He was apologizing for making the slap so pervasive in guitar playing, which is so fundamental to the way I play. He described it as a crutch for having good rhythm. Yeah, so it's messing with my head now. I'm in the chorus there doing all the slaps going, how do I not do that? And then at the same time, realizing this is the first time I've sung into a microphone since my mustache got this long. So it tickles a little bit. It's just a lot going on in my head right now, you know what I mean? Speaking of good old Johnny May, I think, we'll see. We'll see how this goes, and for future live streams like this as we kind of force ourselves to get back out there. Wanted to start off with an oldie but a goodie. And next one here we're going to throw, and hopefully we can do this, every time we do one of these. I missed learning new covers. Used to do it weekly for, when I was working at a church. It was nice, just insert some new ideas, some new everything. So here's one of our newest covers that we debuted at a show we did. Was that last year already now? At Four Links? Four Links? Is that even what it's called? I don't even know. Four Corners Brewing, there it was. We debuted this one then, one of those that I just enjoy playing, whether or not it comes out exactly the way I want it to. It's just fun to play. And another song by John Mayer that is now haunted because of John Mayer. See if I can do it without the slaps. Taking off the training wheels. All right. Let's do this thing. The prettiest girl in the room, she wants me. I know because she told me so, yeah. She says come over, like to get to know you, but I just don't think I can. 'Cause I still feel like a man. Still feel like a man. Oh, I still feel like a man. Still feel like a man. I still feel like your man. still keep your shampoo in my shower in case you wanna wash your hair. And I know that you probably found yourself some more somewhere, but I do not really care, 'cause as long as it is there, I still feel like a man. I still feel like a man. Oh, I still feel like a man. Still feel like a man. I still feel like your man. Still like the letters in your name and how it feels, babe. Still think I'm never gonna find another you. Still like to leave the party early and go home, babe. Don't you know, babe, I'd rather sit here on my own and be alone, babe, 'cause I still feel like a man. Still feel like a man. Oh, I still feel like a man. And I don't know why. I still feel like a man. I still feel like your man. I forgot how we ended that one. I think the drummer played it out last time.
Yeah, I think you nailed it.
Nailed it. Word. Well, yeah. With that overview, you can see the struggle, the turmoil, to slap or not to slap.
I forgot to share it to my personal profile.
You forgot to?
I forgot. There's a panther?
Well,
My mom says she wouldn't mind a bit more violin. I'll play louder.
she's also biased. So, I guess a quick update. Let me double check as well, I guess.
This is the behind the scenes context.
Yeah.
Content we all need.
Well, I'm locked in, so yeah, so life's been busy. We've got some big news behind us and big news ahead of us, which is kind of cool. For those of you who don't know, I'm half of a Kindie pop group called Narwhals and Waterfalls, and we were recently, back in September, we were accepted into a small business incubator program by the Mavs called Mavs Business Assist. And it was like a 4 or 5 month program. We got a lot of training and stuff to help build that business. A lot of fun, time consuming. But it culminated in March, beginning of March, with a pitch competition with some money on the line. And I got chosen as one of the top 8 to do that pitch and do all of that, which is really exciting. But as you can imagine, putting together a pitch like that, practicing the nerves of everything on the line, pretty all-consuming. And one of those things where you get done, walk off stage, wake up the next morning completely depleted, just realizing the stress you were under, how much you were grinding there. So definitely needed some time to recuperate from that. But throughout it all, and as always, a shout out to Lucas, our bassist slash third band member slash keyboardist slash favorite uncle in the area. Like, it's just a good all-around dude. And so he's been faithfully showing up most Wednesdays here for our Music Wednesday, helping us stay on track with music, bringing some fresh joy to the room, reminding us of why we do it. And thanks to that, we've persevered, and now that things are a bit more open, we're hitting the studio again. Heading back to good old Niles City Sound, where we did our last single, Oil and Water, available on streaming everywhere.
Streaming everywhere.
And we're heading back to knock out another song, and potentially 2 songs if we can really dial it in and make the most of that 4-hour window. Yeah, 4 hours.
It's not a lot of time. It
It's not.
sounds like a lot better. It's not.
It does. So we'll see. It might just be one song, it might be two, but either way, we are working towards an upcoming project called It Still Amazes Me. We have three songs completed that are new, and we're remixing, remastering a few others from our previous record to build kind of a, definitely not a greatest hits type thing, but bringing together some of the best aspects of The Last City for the past 12 years we've existed.
Yeah.
It's a crazy number there.
We're trying to do a vinyl, so we really wanted to have a lot of options and make sure you have plenty of time before you have to turn it over.
But yeah, we'll have even more behind the scenes stuff available on our Patreon, patreon.com/thelastcity. More content featuring Oliver in the background chatting as well, because that's just life at this point. And so this is that newest single, Oil and Water, available everywhere. I guess we'll give the briefest of backgrounds on it. It's a song I actually wrote back in 2020 in a time of obviously very unique and specific political stress and upheaval that, thank goodness, all of that's behind us and we figured it all out. But I've been told that some of the similar stress is still present, so this song felt just as, I want to say poignant, and I second-guessed the pronunciation in my head. Is that poignant? Poignant?
Poignant.
There's a nya.
The silent G.
Poignant? Yeah.
Poignant.
Yeah, it felt very poignant, even in this peaceful, just business as usual, coasting along time that America's in. It still felt like there might be some people who felt a little stressed out at the moment. So this is Oil and Water. It's safe to say this party's closing down. The final call will take. Look around, what don't you see? At best, we're pleasant fools, still ungrateful for the lies that led me to the truth. By the scenic route we stole, was tried and true, but not the truth. I don't pray these days to God or country. It's oil and water, fighting for the flame. Every kind of has left me once. I'm not convinced we want to hear. Oh, why would every verdict need a bill? These collective fictions are as real as the graves they leave behind. Days to God or country, it's oil and water, fighting for the flame. Every kind of faith has left me haunted.
How'd that feel?
Felt good. Felt
Yeah.
good. Felt good. Not the same as a full band setup, but solid.
Yeah.
Solid. Yeah. 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 I have to check out the full arrangement there with some excellent work on the bridge by again our friend Lucas Reader. Killed
With a
it.
piano solo by me. I think I'm gonna need to get my amp set up next time so I can get the verb. Just
Yep.
also so that I feel like I'm not. I don't know.
Second fiddle.
I feel.
Ah.
Oh no. Tried to keep it simple today. Play straight into the mic, but it feels lackluster now that he's got his whole thing going on here.
Go big or go home, you know.
You know. One of the reasons we wanted to do this today is because I think it would be a lot of fun to do something like this, like once a month on Patreon, maybe once a quarter for everyone else. So if there's particular things that you like about this or that you're interested in seeing more of, definitely let us know because it's kind of a collaborative thing. And if you have a request, feel free to drop it in the comments, and one of us should be able to read it on the on the computer screen. It's on that side.
I see it, but
Yeah.
the window blocking.
Oh, it's not the text. It's the gray one.
But there's
Oh.
clearly a text there that just came in.
Oh, that was from earlier. I can read that on my
Oh,
iPad.
okay. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
Cool.
Um, but yeah, we're taking requests.
Yes. Would love to learn some more covers. We've a number of the songs we play as covers are things that people suggested, and a lot of them are just my own little favorites there. So I'd love to get a mix of what the people want, and you know, I'm a James Franco used to be my go-to for the one for them, one for you style of doing your career, but you know, in general, as actors do, one for them, one for the people. We'd love to do some covers for me, but then some that y'all would love to see in this arrangement as well.
Yeah. Or any questions, topics of conversation. If you're my mom, just leave a comment so we can.
She's sending text. That's what I'm talking about.
I know.
Those last two were new, with very specific.
I saw the one about a violin. She says we need more violin. I'll turn the violin up.
Fine, we'll turn it up. I mean, now that we're done with all the songs. Unless there's another one you want to throw in there. Do you have? I mean, are we just in no man's land now? We're at the end of our scheduled programming. We'll put it that way.
Oh, I didn't realize there was a schedule. Oh,
Yeah, barely.
Mom says Billie Jean.
Billie Jean.
Wow. Woo. Is there anything else we want to play before we wreck your voice?
It has been a minute on that one. Huh. I don't think so.
I think we could do song requests and also conversation requests because our podcast episode went so well together.
A little Ask Us Anything section there.
Yeah. I was trying to think if there was anything else that we wanted to say. I don't know.
I guess the biggest thing is, you know, stay tuned at this point. I've had fits and starts of figuring out the best method to just be more disciplined and get stuff out there, and I think this is the beginning of a good vibe.
Yeah, we enjoy doing this, so if we have more people interested in watching who want to ask us things, who want to participate in the conversation via the comments, we love all of it. We accept and receive everything. And also find us on Patreon for the best experience.
Indeed. All right.
Billie Jean?
I think that's all I've got, and then
Okay.
we'll do a little Billie Jean. And it's been a minute. Well, it's still all in there. We'll make it happen. It's gonna happen one way or the other.
Okay. Man. I got new strings. These ones are
She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, no mind, but what do you mean? I'm the one who would dance on the floor in the round. She says, I am the one, 'cause we dance on the floor in the round. She told me her name was Billie Jean, and she caused a scene. And every head turned with eyes that dreamed of being the one who would dance on the floor in the round. People always told me, careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. And mother always told me, careful who you love. Careful what you do before the lies become. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl. I'm the one. Yeah, it's not my son. She says I am the one, but the kid is not my son. For 40 days and for 40 nights, the law was on her side. But who can stand when she's in demand? Her schemes and her plans, as we dance on the floor in the round. So take my strong advice, just remember to always think twice. She told my baby we danced the three. She looked at me and showed a photo. My baby cried, his eyes were like mine, as we dance on the floor in the round. People always told me, careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. But can you sit right by me? Take a smell of sweet perfume. It happened much too soon. Coming soon. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl, and I am the one. The kid is not my son. She says I am the one, but the kid is not my son. So take my strong advice. Just remember to always think twice. All right. With a little commentary.
Thank you.
from the leapfrog over there.
Oh, he's got full on iPad iPad privileges today. He's a happy boy.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Dust that back off.
Thanks for joining us,
Yeah.
and hope to see you at the next one.
Indeed, and get us any requests. We'll learn them. We'll play them. We'll put our spin on them.
Yeah, we can also not learn them and still try to play them, which I think is even more fun.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah. That could be fun. You want to give some background to that context, or the background to that context? Man,
So
that's an ad for Jim Beam there. That hit quick.
one idea that we've had in the past is to do a challenge called songs we've never heard before, but we've never had the guts to actually try it. But the idea is basically that someone gives us a song request, we pull up the chords on the iPad, and then, or yeah, just do it on the guitar or on the piano, um, and play the chords and melody however our hearts lead, and see what happens. And then maybe we'll make a better version of whatever song it is.
We'll call them all just reimagined.
Reimagined. Yeah.
But yeah, a friend of ours, way back when in Japan, walked into our apartment one day and we had a song we were working on sitting on the keyboard.
Context.
Yeah, this is the background for the context. And he just sat down and started playing. It was actually one of our songs that he'd never heard before. We were working it out, and he just started playing and singing along, and it was nothing like we originally had written it, but it was incredible. Quite enjoyed it. So putting ourselves in those spaces of having to figure it out in real time and try some new stuff, definitely down to do that. So give us any song. I mean, that my knowledge is so narrow in this music world. You send us a song, and we'll print off the lyrics and the chords, and we'll go for it. And we may erase the recording later, scrub the internet of it, but we will go for it. It will happen.
It'll be fun.
Please don't send like a rap song like that. That's so many lyrics. I don't know about that part.
Today's the first Sunday of April. Do we want to just say first Sunday of the month? Unless you
First
hear
Sunday.
differently.
Sure.
Catch
do it.
us.
First Sunday.
Catch
We'll
us on the
see you
internet. See you in a
in
month.
May, whatever that date is.
First Sunday in May at 4 p.m. CST. All right.
Till next time.
Bye. You want to play this out?